I can't thank you enough. So, right off the bat, thanks. I'm about to get emotional, so I'm going to turn it over to Tim.
That's right. On my I've had two children who have had services here. My youngest daughter has had glasses since she was 5 months old, so she had to have her eye surgery here, and her eye doctor was awesome. And then she, got that little crush. It was so cute because he's taking care of her since she was really little. And my youngest son, when he was born, his heart didn't completely come together, so we had a hole in his heart, and we had to come in every year and have the whole ultrasound done, and it finally closed. Yay! So he's 12 now, and playing ball, and has a girlfriend, and who couldn't believe all that? But anyway, so thank you. I'm going off on a tangent now. I'm very tired, and I'm sorry.
Okay, now the radiothon's over. It's already Friday.
Anyway, we're trying to thank you without sounding stupid after being up, as long as we have.
Please forgive our stupidity. Would you like to say something? We've been talking the whole time. You haven't said a word yet.
Well, thank you. You were very generous on your comments, and this hospital is here because of many, many people, many corporations, many volunteers that worked hard through the years, and you're too generous in recognizing this hospital is here because of me. There's so many people that made it happen, and we're just feel great about being here. I left Madison, Wisconsin about 4 years ago, but when I worked here, I lived in Middleton, and I'd drive over to our corporate headquarters, American Family Insurance on the east side. I listened to you two every day. There were many days I thought of calling, but I couldn't stop the car. You don't call unless you stop the car.
Right.
Exactly.
I guess that's the way we are in the insurance business.
Just call if you're driving.
That's right.
God, if I would have known you were a listener and put a clean shirt on or something. Now, all week, and every time when we do this radiothon, the biggest underlying theme is hopefully you never have to come here. Hopefully, you hear about the great things we do, but your children just don't need it. But you just never know when you're going to need it. And you, sir, are a perfect example of that.
Well, when we were building this hospital and fundraising, my wife Dolores and I were involved with it a lot, and our daughter here, Susan Pierce Jacobson, and Jack Henry is actually here, our grandson. And
Thanks, I'm not coming up here.
Yeah.
But during that process, I never even gave a thought that one of our children would be here someday. And a couple of years ago, he was diagnosed as diabetic. And we weren't here at the time he was in the hospital, but I did call here at the hospital and I spoke with him. And one thing that Jack said to me that was really comforting, he says, Grandpa, I'm in the best hospital in the world.
A weird turn of events. I mean, we all know that for some strange reason, diabetes in youth is just going up and up and up. And you hear so many diseases that are going down with research and time and money, and diabetes is just not one of them. And all of a sudden, in a house that essentially a house that your dad helped build, here's your son, here's his grandson being treated for juvenile diabetes.
Yep, and Jack actually is, I don't even know how many kids are treated here for juvenile diabetes, many of course, and for me that's kind of always a torch to bear that I talk about. I've been on the fundraising team here as a volunteer for years as well, actually before Jack was diagnosed. And when we come to the clinic once a quarter, that is a whole different group of kids that you've probably seen some of the stories, maybe you don't. Kids like Jack. Jack will be 10 in May here, and he will be treated here until his early 20s at the Children's Hospital. And on a good year, it's a 4 times a year visit just for the checkups, and when things are off, of course, it's phone calls or more, or contact with doctors. But a great example for a chronic illness, and the kids that are treated in the George Fate specialty clinics would be, there's many other, but juvenile diabetes is certainly one of them. Yeah. Wow. We'll visit until, I believe he'll be treated here until he's 22, I keep hearing. It goes over 18, so that's a comfort to us too.
Again, you just never know. And diseases in kids, they don't have any discrimination. They don't pick one group. Right. It doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, what color your skin is.
How much money you have doesn't matter at all. Absolutely. And that's why this place is here too. I mean, this is a not-for-profit hospital. They're not going to kick someone out. They treat everybody here, and it's our kids. It's our kids.
And our grandkids.
Yeah.
Pierce family, we can't thank you enough for joining us. Is there anything else you'd like us to do? I mean, the name's on the theater, so we're basically...
And by the way, we're sorry about the A being out. We didn't do it. We didn't hear anything. We were told that there was a problem with the A, and they had to send it out to get fixed.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh,
wait.
Well, we just want to thank Star Country and John and Tammy, and maybe we could help a little bit by matching whatever comes in this final hour, up to, say, $10,000.
Wow.
We'll do that again in the morning until 9 o'clock. How's that?
Oh, my.
Wow. Tomorrow morning until 9 a.m., you pick up that phone and call. Right now, you hear me. My mom just came out. 877-719-5437 or online at WMAD.com.
Thank you guys so much for all that you do.
Thank you.